This is another in the long series of doing the starter clutch on this 85 ZL900 Eliminator. Once I finally got the engine back in there, the next thing I did was put the sub-transmission. You can see it right there. That's where the oil goes in that little kind of silver cover there with the 4 screws. That's the sub-transmission. After I installed that, I could put the water pump in, as you could see right down there in the bottom, hanging in there. And there's your clutch slave cylinder. I put the starter motor in and the air box in, of course, because the next thing is going to be the air cleaner. I'm going to give it a shot at leaving the alternator out and putting the carburetor in first and then slipping that alternator in. I think that might give me a little more access. Of course, there's our ignition system timing cover. Next up front, I'm going to have a bunch of stuff to do. I've got the radiator to do. I've got the exhaust system to do as far as the header goes. And then, of course, I also have the oil lines also. So I'll have to make sure I get that in the right order before I put that all together and put that all back in there. One of my next steps is going to be to put those carburetors in. I know those are really tough on these old rubber boots. So I'll get those cables attached and get those carburetors in there. That's probably going to be my later on this afternoon project. I went ahead and got the rear end back in there finally. I put the swing arm on the shocks. It was really too heavy for anybody to really hold in place because it's kind of a delicate operation to slide that shaft onto the back of that sub-transmission there. If you can just see down inside there, there's a shaft with a small hole. That small hole has a spring-loaded pin that locks that shaft to the sub-transmission. It's not too bad, but having this all propped up with the jack stand, I was able to just do that on my own and take my time, just slide that shaft